Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
McCain just got caught mysteriously swapping his walking boot. His excuse is ridiculous. Something clearly seems to be fishy about Republican Senator John McCain of Arizona, and it goes beyond the fact that McCain has been acting like a bleeding-heart liberal Democrat lately with his outspoken opposition to President Donald Trump and his conservative agenda. Senator McCain stated that he suffered a small tear in his right Achilles tendon a few weeks ago, and he has been wearing a therapeutic walking boot on his right foot and leg ever since. McCain has posted numerous pictures of himself wearing the walking boot on his right leg, such as one picture that he put on Twitter of himself stand on Capitol Hill with a caption that brings attention directly to the boot, stating, "I can't tell you how much I hate wearing this boot." Bizarrely, though, a few days ago John posted a photo of himself and his wife Cindy at home in Arizona for his daughter Meghan McCain's wedding. The caption says, "Cheerfully, mother, father and puppy of the bright and beautiful Cornville #Arizona yesterday." However, any observant person would notice that, in this picture, McCain's boot is on his uninjured left leg. When pressed for an explanation about the switch, Sen. McCain said that he is doing extra work to compensate for the boot and thus he was giving it a break. This, of course, makes no sense, because it would mean he is risking re-injuring his right leg by using it to walk. Commented conspiracy theorist Meme Chaos on Twitter, "We can tell by the buttons on John McCain's jacket, circled, that neither of these images are reversed, and his walking boot did in fact, switch legs, from his right to his left. Bet that brain tumor is fake, too." #NoTehero. What do you think is really going on? Hiding something. Robert Mueller sued for covering up something chilling. Robert Mueller may be hard at work investigating Donald Trump, but now his own team is in legal trouble. They're being sued by Judicial Watch for refusing transparency while investigating the President of the United States. On July 10, Judicial Watch submitted a FOIA request asking for basic info about the investigation into links between Trump and the Kremlin. The Justice Department failed to respond in scandalous fashion, according to the organization. In a press release, Judicial Watch said they asked for 3 items that were never revealed: a copy of the office's budget, copies of guidance memoranda about expenditures, and a copy of each document scoping, regulating, or governing the special counsel's office. After months of allegations of bias within the organization, one would think the council would be happy to comply with these basic requests, unless they contain scandalous information they don't want to get out. Miami Dolphins coach caught snorting coke on video gets hit with instant karma this morning. Offensive line coach Chris Forster was seen snorting an unknown substance while at work in a video that's gone viral across the internet. There's a catch though. "We were just made aware of the video and will have no comment at this time," a team spokesperson said. The video shows Forster's face on the video. "Hey babe, miss you, thinking about you," Forster begins in the video. "How about me going to a meeting and doing this before I go? It'll be a while before we can do this again. Because I know you have to keep that baby. But I think about you when I do it. I think about how much I miss you. How high we got together. How much fun it was. Share this video everywhere, y'all. What the NFL is now is a total disgrace." She's done. ESPN host called Trump a racist. What she said now will cost her everything. Yesterday, Vice President Mike Pence walked out of the Colts/49ers NFL game in Indianapolis after watching several members of San Francisco's squad take a knee and disrespect the national anthem. He's tired of the BS, just as we all are. After hearing what Pence did, Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones made it abundantly clear to his players, if you kneel, you are benched. Now, ESPN host Jimmy Hill, the one who called President Trump a white supremacist and a bigot but wasn't suspended from the network, says fans should boycott the Cowboys. It's time for ESPN to say something to Hill once and for all. She can't keep costing her employers money like this. Share and comment if you agree. HT, Twitchy. Politically correct lib church just decided to stop calling God He or the Lord. It is very sad how federal and state governments, and the liberals who often run them, have been working for the past few decades to strip all influence of Christianity and other faiths from everyday life. In their attempt to be politically correct, for example, they have scrubbed references to Christmas and replaced them with more vague, non-religious terms such as season's greetings and happy holidays. What is truly disturbing, then, is when a Christian church decides to internalize this ridiculous left-wing ideology and attempt to scrub itself clean of anything that people might be offended by. This recently happened when the Church of Sweden just voted to stop using the terms He or the Lord in reference to God. Stated Church of Sweden spokesperson Sofia Pedersen Videk about the church's effort to be more gender inclusive, "We talk about Jesus Christ, but in a few places we have changed it to say God instead of He. For example, now instead of calling the Trinity the Father, Son and Holy Spirit, it will be referred to as God and the Holy Trinity." Archbishop Poncha Jacqueline, who is the Church of Sweden's leader, backed the change, saying, "Theologically, for instance, we know that God is beyond our gender determinations, God is not human." However, a prominent Swedish theology professor named Christer Palmblad slammed it, stating, "It really isn't smart if the Church of Sweden becomes known as a church that does not respect the common theology heritage. Do you think the Church of Sweden is making a huge mistake?" A bunch of Celine Dions but no Beatles, Dem strategist just tripped Tone Party's bad 2020 candidates. The Democratic Party is still reeling more than 1 year later from the gut punch it received during the 2016 election. They honestly thought that they had the presidency in the bag, and also believed that they would retake the Senate, as well. Neither of those panned out, of course, and they have been left scrambling to figure out why the Democrats are so unappealing to so many Americans, especially working class who used to regularly vote for them in Midwestern states and elsewhere. Unfortunately for the left, it does not appear that the Democrats have a hero lined up who will rescue them in 3 years. Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders are perceived to be too old, and Liz Warren and Kamala Harris are too extreme and divisive. One Democratic strategist recently shared his harsh opinion of the current crop of potential candidates. Stated Democratic strategist Phil Sanger, who worked on Hillary Clinton's failed 2008 campaign, about the current Democratic lineup, "You have a bunch of Celine Dions but there's no Beatles. This is certainly deadly, given the charisma and true star power incumbent Donald Trump has." Democratic strategist Brad Bannon said that the Democrats have a tall order in finding a Bernie Sanders-like candidate to lead them in 2020. Explained Brad about the challenge, "His people have never gone away. And he has a loyal core following out there that will be with him come hell or high water. The Sanders wing is becoming the dominant wing of the party. Do you think the Democrats are doomed in 2020?